Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm finally taking this book that I bought over a year ago. Yes, it's the Star Wars Archives, episodes 4 to 6. It weighs a ton. There's even a plastic handle because it's so heavy. It's still shrink wrapped. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, so I thought we'd do that today. Let's do a first look inside, see if it was worth the purchase and if it's something that you might want to get your hands on. I'm Frank Diorio, you're watching dioramaworkshop.com. Since this is a first reaction review, we're going to do a quick flip through the book, and I'll do specific, in-depth, deeper looks at each episode in upcoming videos. So let's just get this open and take a look inside. Okay, let's get this shrink wrap off. And like I said, this thing weighs a ton. There's a plastic handle on it that you can see here. So let's go in the back. There's a little tab here. How's this? I don't want to rip it. It doesn't seem. Okay, this goes like that, obviously. Okay. And then something seems stuck. Well, I just tore the side. Okay. God, it's like Mission Impossible getting this open. Okay, finally. Let's open like this. And haha. Okay, nice protection. Shrink wrap this also. Oh my God, it's heavy. Okay, so the book is still quite large. Let's put this aside. I might have to take the camera handheld in order to view everything. So I haven't seen any reviews of this on YouTube or online really, apart from the author who did like a little video. But I haven't really seen any reviews. I don't know how many fans purchased this. This is the first edition hardcover version. So when you open it, ooh, hyperspace. Let's see. I guess I can leave it like that, and you can see. If I want to go in close up, I'll do that in the when we get deeper analysis of other thing. I'm just going to try to frame it where it's pretty good. Okay, so a long time ago. Star Wars. This makes me think of 1977 when I was a kid. One of the first images from the cover of Starlog and different things. Okay, I'm going to try to not ramble on too long because it is a really thick book and I don't want the video to last 6 hours. So let's just do what I said we were going to do and do a reaction of all the pages turned, and then we'll do new videos going in depth for each section of the movies. So let's see. Okay, Star Wars. Forward, George Lucas. Oh, early years. Okay, there's American Graffiti stuff. And this. THX. Coppola. Okay, this is THX stuff. You can tell the book is fresh when you hear the folding pages going crunch, crunch, crunch. Mel's Drive-In, American Graffiti. I love American Graffiti. Okay, Star Wars. Okay, so we have pages of the script. One of the pre-concept drawings, nice. Hopefully there's some cool diorama reference photos. That's why I bought the book mostly. Concepts. Well, I've never seen any of these, really. See, photos like this, for me, when you look at it, this is pure nice references for dioramas. You can see all the details. Crawl, nice. Tantive artwork, models, nice. Oh, skipping pages. Oh, this is cool. I never saw a photo of Anthony Daniels in costume like this. R2 sketches, how he'd fit inside. Stormtrooper. Oh, this is a cool reference for where they zap Princess Leia. Very nice photos. See, I was hoping that the book would have lots of photos like this. Behind the scenes photos. Tantive. I have yet to make this diorama. I have to do that very soon. Loop concept. Very nice. First entrance. Nice big size reference photos. Reference photos too. This, I have the stickers, the decals made for this. I have to put them back on the site, unless I already have, I forget. But this is a diorama that I did the decals on. I have to redo it in order to film a video, but nice reference. Oh, cool, behind the scenes photos. See, I love things like this, when it's like, just like, not the actual film frames, but actual sort of like reference that you could use behind the scenes. Nice. Escape pod, Tatooine. Nice. Jawas. How the original Sandcrawler was constructed. Cool reference for details. If you want to redo this, we did one for Celebration 6, a scale version. It was the size of a refrigerator. Oh, awesome. I have to do this. Jamie Follis, known as Seeloff, who has been with me at all the convention, he actually did one of these Luke's Garage oil bath scenes. So this is one diorama that I've yet to tackle that I want to build one day soon. Lars Homestead. TASCHEN concept. Very nice. This in the movie, well, I can tell you the anecdote now, and also if you noticed in one of the documentaries, I didn't know till recently, when he attacks Luke, he attacks him, when they filmed it, he only hit him one time, like, and then they wanted it to last longer, so they did a forward, reverse, so when you see the Tusken Raider go, it's actually forward, reverse, when you look at it and you know it, you'll notice. Okay. More Tatooine, Ben's house. Nice reference. Okay, Death Star. Oh, that's weird. We go from Death Star. Oh, because we're following in the cuts, I guess, of the movie. Okay. Because now you're going back to Sandcrawler, how it was made. It's funny, eh? Without seeing the top. I wanted to drive one when I was a kid. We didn't have the luxury of having the one that they released last year for the kids in '77. I think there was a pedal one version available. But okay, Mos Eisley. Nice, a nice reference if you want to do movie accurate buildings. Oh, this is a cool cantina pic behind the scenes. Here's the model of the cantina. I don't know if you could see that. I'll have to, we'll go into it when we go into new other videos, episode 4 videos, but this actual layout, and then this is an actual behind the scenes, super well lit. So you see how all the Tables are laid out. It's really like a cement floor. There's nothing really fancy about that. That's cool. Here's all the aliens sketches. A bunch of the alien characters. Sculpting. What is this? This looks like... Oh! Oh, this is the cantina. They recreated a piece of the cantina to film close-ups, I guess, because this looks like Greedo. Some smoke. That looks like a cantina window there. Nice. There's the bar. Oh, I've never seen this photo of Harrison Ford. Hand shoots first. Always and forever. Okay, Millennium Falcon. Model. Look how... Imagine how cool it would have been to be a carpenter and build this. Very nice. The quarry. Oh, the Jabba scene before they did the CG. More reference Tatooine. This iconic photo. How beautiful. Oh, I love this. This forever is hard. When you've paused the movie, it's so dark. You could never see. I never knew how the contact was on the ground from these little circular consoles. This is perfect reference for the Death Star Alderaan diorama. I'm going to redesign this in a deluxe form for you guys to download and build. Oh, this is great. Love that. Tarkin inside the Falcon. Nice. Okay, we're moving to what looks like Bespin. This is Bespin Cloud City. I don't know what this is. That looks like... It can't be Bespin because we haven't finished... Oh, it is Bespin. This is Bespin. Okay, I guess we're finished Star Wars. No, because here's Death Star. It's bizarre how the book goes back and forth, but I haven't really read any of the things yet, so that'll be for another time. Okay, movie set. I don't know if you guys know or not, but you can see here they had only built half of the Millennium Falcon. The rest of it over here was matte painting added to it. So this is cool. I did this diorama already, and I have all the pieces that you can build ready to put on the site. This is a cool other angle though that really shows the inside and the scale of all the pieces. So this is a cool diorama reference there as well. Elevator shaft. This is another diorama. I have the elevators that I did. If I look over here, ta-da! These were prototypes I made a long time ago that I've yet to put on site. That's another to-do list. So this will be a cool Death Star display. Death Star is one of the best displays for all the figures that you can have for a playset. Trash compactor. Very nice. Ben Kenobi. This is another excellent detail of all of the tractor beam piece to see how it was built in the scale. More of the hallways, glass doors, concept art. Very nice. So far I'm really liking this book. This we've seen before, but more behind the scenes photos. Oh, very nice photo here, reference on all the patterns, how they fit together. Glass door, the height, nice. This was like, we've seen this is almost the same as the first, but very cool. It's nice to see without the glows. Okay, TIE Fighter models. One of my favorite ships. My favorite sound effect from the Star Wars movie, I think, is this TIE Fighter. Okay, Luke fighting. 3PO, I think I'm melting. Tantive, I've yet to do a diorama of that. That's on the to-do list also. X-Wing sketches. Tantive. Don't see much, it's just pillars. It was always in the dark and in this, they didn't really have that much budget to do things. Death Star surface. Nice illustrations, sketches. This is what inspired me for a celebration 2 years ago when we did the trench run with Mattel for the Hot Wheels. All the people built one little section of the tile. It was very, very cool, a lot of fun. Very nice. Towers. Here's the trench. Never saw this photo. It's funny, a lot of it is just paintings. But now it's all computer. Model, very cool. This is what we were trying to aim for at the celebration. Iconic photo from the record and different things, 1977. I remember that vividly as a kid. Force is Strong. And Ceremony. This is another nice diorama that I should make. Someone made a really cool diorama of this temple. I should try to find it and use it as an inspiration for mine. Okay, so this is nearing the end. Here they're watching the end of the show, different posters, poster versions. There's another book that I have. I should start doing more book reviews of the actual posters of Star Wars from around the world. For me, this one will always be the one that reminds me of my 13-year-old self in '77. I would stand and stare at this poster in front of the cinema, waiting with my popcorn as the crowd would go out before you'd go in, and I would just so absorb this image. It really is, for me, what Star Wars represents, and I have that framed outside my office here. So more poster art. Okay, we're into Empire Strikes Back now. So as you could see, you had a good chunk, if you look at this, good chunk of it was episode 4. We're about 2/3 of the way, I guess. Well, yeah, because it's Empire Strikes Back and then Return of the Jedi. Okay, some concept art, script pages, how they've made the Tauntaun. That's kind of cool. Thank God they didn't do this. But I guess if we didn't see the real Tauntaun, we'd think that it was cool, I guess, maybe. Very nice. Behind, oh, this is a cool version. I never saw this one. It looks like looks like he's wearing lipstick and sunglasses. Very funny. Okay, inside the Hoth Cave. Oh, very nice. Look at this reference. Well, we came pretty close to this when we did Celebration 5 in 2010. That was a fun build. Here's more behind the scenes where you see how all the pieces fit together. Blueprint. I have a blueprint book. I should do the review of that too, show you inside. Sketches, on-set photos. Very nice. Macquarie art. More photos. Photos. Artwork. Production breakdowns. Storyboards. Okay. Blueprints. Here's a cool Bacta reference. This, I had so much fun designing the decals for this. It's one of the dioramas that has been most replicated by the fans who use my instructions and stuff because it's so easy. It's just cardboard, well, cardboard foam core, walls with decals, and it brings the whole scene to life. It's really, really cool. Chewbacca. Model work. It's a cool painting, eh? Look at all the details. This looks more like a collage. This is not a painting. This is like an early Photoshop kind of thing. Nice on-set photo. Outside. Nice sketches. Oh, I remember this one too. Very cool. Ah, look at the animation. There's something magical about before computers, you know, when you look at it, it was just like so cool to look at. Computers is nice, but it's starting to get, I don't know, it doesn't have the magic that the old school had. Maybe it's also because I was like 15, 16 at the time this came out. More models. Very nice. Storyboards. Oops. It looks like today you'd think that it's like people wearing blue coats to remove them in blue screen, but I think it's just to make them stand out from the white snow. Artwork. I wish there was more photos of inside Hot there for Diorama References, but yeah, we never did see this scene, eh? Wampa attacking. Here's the inside of the base. The invasion. Escape. We should be moving on to Dagobah and the asteroids. That's a funny version. I've seen that before. That's cool. This is concept, but this looks Photoshop. I don't think this is from the movie. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look movie still. Darth Vader, meditation. Dagobah. It's a good reference for the trees and the scale. Look how small this Yoda's head is. Nice. Filming R2. Not much in Dagobah though. Like, you can make a really cool Dagobah diorama, but then you only have it for these three figures, R2, Yoda, and Luke. And then maybe the X-Wing. But asteroids. Yoda hut sketch. Now I see this and I think of that video where Yoda sings about the... There's a comedy sketch about... I'm trying to remember if it's birds or is rolling or something. It's like a rap that he does. It's really funny. You've probably seen it before. There's a space slug. More Dagobah. Ah, bounty hunters. This is a cool reference for this set. Back to Dagobah. Tree. Ah, Bespin. We did a Bespin diorama workshop at Celebration 7, I think it was. I have yet to put the instructions online. I have to remake them in deluxe form for you guys. Nice references. This was a hard one to figure out, the torture cell. Behind the scenes. It's still not wide enough to see the proportions, how it works. Oh, very nice. Carbon freeze set. Never seen this photo. This shows you like how these like little metal things just point to give a perspective thing, and then just, okay, there's two sets of stairs and then these things off to the side. Nice. I'll be using this as my reference for how to do the ultimate version of that. Very cool diorama. Lots of figures that Hasbro and made throughout the years. Here's a cool Bespin hallways. More of the carbon freeze. Nice. Weather vanes. This is another cool, I have these textures, decals that you can download. you can make a nice background for your figures there. That's Kenny. Models. So cool to see models. I think this is, I don't know if you see it that wide in the final movie, I forget. Poster art. Very nice. Okay, we're skipping into Return of the Jedi now. Lovely model. Look how cool this is. This is almost the height of the lady. Model maker. Oh, I've never seen this before. This is cool. You kind of look inside instead of like all of the raggedy pieces like this. It looks more like inside. This looks more like what they did for Starkiller Base. They probably used this as inspiration. Very nice. This is also a diorama that I made. The decals. It's very repetitive build, but when you're done, it looks really cool. Jabba's Palace. This is another one. Mike Bollier, who I became friends with, who ended up working at ILM at the same time that I went there. He had done one of the first movie-accurate Jabba Palaces. One of the best dioramas of that at the time. I've yet to make mine, but it's going to be a really cool scene to make at some point. On the to-do list, and all the figures are pretty much available now from Hasbro in multiple forms. Rancor. Lots of good dioramas in Return of the Jedi. Rancor Pit, Torture Room, Skiffs, the barge. We built a barge at Celebration 6. It's in Rancho Obi-Wan at Steve Sansweet's, where it's on display. It was actually 100% accurate compared to the HasLab version that they shrunk it down to 70% or something, or 80%. But I promise to one day have them, the instructions, the blueprints, dimensions, online, so that if you don't want to buy the HasLab, you can build your own version like we did at Celebration. Your storyboards, Sarlacc pit, nice details of the barge. No photos I haven't seen before though yet in this. Emperor's Arrival, very nice. That's a cool behind the scene photo. Back to Dagobah. Death Star. I don't know what that is. What does it say? Landing platform. Oh, this is for Endor. Okay. Well, it's a completely different Endor than we've ended up seeing in the movie. Very nice set. I need to do a deluxe version of this as well. Diorama. Oh, cool console references. Pretty matches up what we did Celebration. What I was able to figure out. That almost looks like the Hoth consoles actually. Endor. Biker Scouts. What a cool design, eh? This was very nice. I like the size of the pictures because the book is big. That's what I like when I do references. Computer is nice and all that, and movie stills, but when you see books, I still like the feel, the touch of books, as opposed to like digital iPad versions or whatever. Nice. It almost looks like Winnie the Pooh or Paddington. Okay. Sketches. Ewok. Wicket. Okay, so far not much diorama reference for the Return of the Jedi portion, but there might be some. What I'm passing through that you're not seeing is that there's actually interviews with the director and Harrison Ford and stuff in there, so there's probably some cool stories that you can read in the book. So this is towards the end. Continuity report. These are kind of cool. You see the side notes of the director and stuff. The Falcon. These are, I guess, Cloud City? No. Vader's Castle? I don't know what that is. Where's the... It says... It is Cloud City. Okay. It's way different than what it ended up being. Tower. Nice reference for that. Endor fighting. Oh, look how they filmed the explosion coming out. They probably had the camera here and then filming this going out so they wouldn't have to destroy the actual model until later. Oops. Okay. Emperor. Ewoks. Bunker. I'd say this is the one that has the least amount of exciting photos, the Return of the Jedi section. Nice. Look at the size of this thing. All filmed inside before computers. No computers existed at that time. The Flyer, Ewok Village. End of celebration. And posters. Ah! Holiday special. Boba Fett. Ugh, when they sing, that's so bad. Ewok Adventure. As a kid, I was in my 20s by the time this came out on TV, but we were so dying of Star Wars, of more Star Wars, that seeing this was actually cool. The second Ewok Adventure had better special effects and some cool designs for the villains and stuff like that. This Ewok animation, I never got into this. I never saw one episode of animation. Battle of Endor. I like the teak. He was funny. The design of the evil witch and all that was pretty cool. And then Index. So that's pretty much it. George's Archives, videography, and back to hyperspace. So there we have it, Paul Duncan's book. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I bought it because it's a nice addition to my book collection. I'm a bit disappointed in the Return of the Jedi section. There's some really nice reference photos for A New Hope, and I think because that was the first movie I saw when I was 13, I think that remains a special part inside of me, that movie, and one of my favorites, so everything that I see from that always seems to get more emotional attachment for me. Empire Strikes Back, a couple of cool references. So the book is nice. I haven't read it, all of the interviews and different things, so that'll be interesting to do that later. So as far as for diorama making, there's a couple of cool things, but it wasn't really what I was expecting. You know, if you want a really nice book, this is a cool edition. If you want more for dioramas, you're better off with maybe the blueprints or some of the making ofs of the ILM versions that you have behind the scenes photos and stuff like that. My name's Frank Diorio. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching dioramaworkshop.com. If you want more interactivity, you can follow us on these multimedia platforms. If you have a question about past or future Star Wars Celebration workshops, send me an email at dioramaworkshop.com@gmail.com. If you have a Facebook account, join the official Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builders fan club today. If you liked the video, please subscribe, share, and tell your friends to come check us out. If you want to see even more Star Wars Celebration crew coverage, click on the link to warp to dioramaworkshop.com, the official Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builders website.